What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. For those who are new here, hello and welcome. And for all of my returning subscribers, hey. So today we are diving into my gardening planner. We are officially in April, so we need to plan out some things. I need to check some stuff up off of my list. Let's see. What did I already do? Did my sweet peas, planted my onions. I had an idea for planting an area for my onions the last time we were here. Definitely end up watering every other day for my seedlings. So all of that stuff is good. So yeah, like I said, let's head into April. I did already start my 4 weeks starts, like cucumbers, zucchinis, and I'm going to do another round of okra because they did not come up good when I sowed them 2 weeks ago. So without further ado, let's go ahead, pull these pages out and get planning. All right, so if you guys have never been to my channel before, first of all, welcome. But I use a undated happy planner for my gardening plans. I don't necessarily follow like a daily schedule for things that I need to do in my garden. I just like to create lists and things of that such, have like some to-dos and whatnots for me to go based on. And I normally do this every 2 weeks. Once things really gear up, it may be every week, but for now, every 2 weeks is just fine. I almost always use the same sticker books. So the Don't Stop Growing, the Gardening 1 and 2, and the Gardening Flowers are the sticker books that I typically go for just because it just makes sense. This week, I have a lot more to do. I kind of shared with you guys already, like some of the things that I just got done, and there are a few things that I need to roll over into this week just because, you know, weather, sometimes I'm able to get all of the supplies I need, sometimes I'm not able to. So we are going to create a nice little spread for this upcoming couple weeks. So let's see what we want to do. I feel like using these daffodils would be really fitting for this time of year. Everybody's daffodils have popped up from their gardens, even though I have none in my garden. I really feel like I need to have some. I feel the peer pressure of having some spring bulbs pop up. So that's what we're going to do. We're definitely going to do a spread using some daffodils and just make it very spring and fun. So I'm just going to pop this guy over here for inspiration, and then we can get our lists popping. So at this point, we are roughly about 3 weeks out from the estimated last frost date, which is really exciting because that means that everything is going to be going into full swing really soon. So I do, like I said, I like to create lists. This is what this gardening planner usually consists of, and it just works out well for me. So I definitely like to keep a weekly task situated over here. So I'll put that over that little note section just to kind of neutralize things. I do like to keep a long running list. So let's see. Do I want to do a garden log? I probably should. So yeah, let's do that. I think I'm going to use this green color, and I'm going to pop this over here. Like that. maybe drop another one of these little guys in here like that. Maybe I want to put this behind. That way I have all the writing space that I need on this sticker. Or maybe I'll just trim it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just trim it away. Like so, like that. There we go. And I want to pop in this little cute watering can here. So why not? All right, so let's go into this guy, this Gardening 1 book. All right, so let's use this guy over here. Usually I list out the varieties that I'm planting for this week. I do need to direct sow some more things, so that is probably what this box will be for. So we got that guy in there. Let's see. So this little flag here says time to plant. I'm going to use this guy here. Really like these gardening journal boxes. I'm going to pop this one down here maybe. And maybe put like a little box list or list in this box here. That. I'll use one of these guys. Somewhere over here. Like that. We're gonna have really good weather this week. And if you guys were here on my channel for last year's season, then you know that I was actually notating the weather, like how everything panned out. I'm gonna pop this guy here. Let's see. that there. Alrighty, so I think these are all the stickers that I'm going to use for now. So as per usual, if you have not been here before, I typically go on ahead and list out everything so you guys can see how I'm actually going to be using this in all the lists that I need to make for this upcoming week. And we'll just chit chat about it for a second. So I'll be back. Alrighty, so I am back and I am all done with the spread here. I did add a few more like just fun stickers here and there, but I wanted to go over my plans for these upcoming weeks with you guys. And this stuff may change a little bit. Obviously, I left some room to write in some notes and things. So of course I have my watering schedule over here. And then in this box, I am listing out the things that I need to plant and direct sow. In this little bubble here, I just needed to remind myself to lay compost in the summer beds because I did lay compost in most of my beds last year. I ran out of compost and I just never got back around to laying down more compost. So I do need to go on ahead and prepare the beds for like my tomatoes and, you know, my tomatoes and peppers and things. So that's that. Of course, the gardening journal is blank for now. And then in this area, which I want to find a label to put here, so maybe I can do that while I'm telling you guys what I'm thinking about putting there, or while I, you know, do this or whatever, while I explain. So in this area, I need to put a little label, but I need to make some gardening soap. I wanted to give samples of gardening soap with my tomato plant starts that I'll be selling this season. Last year, for the first time, I did a seeds or like a tomato seedling sale, and it was really successful. I pretty much sold everything that I had left over, made a few bucks that I was able to apply back to the garden, which was really nice. So yeah, these are just the things that I need to do. So I wanted to put the gardener soap in there. I need to label all of the pots because right now I just have it organized like row by row. So I just need to take the time to write out every single label. And then I have some extra plants that I will be needing to dig up that I want to drop off. We have we call it the plant library, but basically it's just like a spot that we can, like, if we're looking for something, we can go and check out to see what other people have. But you can just like take any extra plants that you have that you don't want to just chuck away, but you want to, you know, maybe bless somebody else with. So that's on my list to do as well. And then things that I need to actually get done here at home, I need to drill some holes in some pots that I bought to put all of my herbs in. I want to create like a container gardener herb garden situation. Hopefully that makes sense. I need to up pot all of my tomatoes from those smaller cells into like actual pots. Like I said, I have all the pots already. I just need to go on ahead and do that. I need to feed my potted vegetables, anything that I still have like growing in pots or cells or anything. You do want to give them like a light feed of like, you know, liquid fertilizer just to make sure that they're still getting nutrients. Like stuff like peppers, specifically peppers and tomatoes are probably the only things that I actually do that to because they're hanging out in the pots for a really long time. And of course, like the soil is just not always going to stay sufficient and like, you know, make sure that everything is nice and healthy. I don't know why I wanted to use these, but I put the green beans right there. Why not? So yeah, that's on my to-do. And then, like I said, I wanted to dig up some extra pot plants that I had. So there's that. I need to draw out my garden because I like to have a graph of just everything that I grew in a year, so I can like go back and reference and see how certain things did, because I do have a lot of trees on like the back part of my yard. So some of my beds, like the back corner bed, gets a little shady sometimes. So I like to see how the certain plants are doing, and I just write little notes on that. And then just like a small note for myself, plant sunflowers and zinnias. I'm going to do like a little patch of those on the side of my deck. And then of course I have the gardening log where I will actually write out everything that I direct sow into the garden. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. I know it's like not super full right now, but as I mentioned, like sometimes I just end up going back and writing little notes. Like you can see here, like I definitely filled out these pages and it worked out really well for me. So hopefully you guys gained some inspiration here. If you did, definitely make sure that you hit it with a thumbs up. If you like these videos, make sure that you hit the subscribe. I release my gardening planner videos every other week on Tuesday. And then if you like to see what's going on actually out in the garden, get visuals and all of that good stuff, then those release on Friday. Anything garden related, instructional, tours, etc., those all are released on Fridays. So like I said, hopefully you gained some inspiration. If you did, make sure that you subscribe, hit it with a thumbs up. I thank you all so much for stopping by. I wish you health, wealth, and prosperity. And until the next time, peace out.